Hello again, everybody. Okay, my friend Calibus71 has done it again. He came up with a brilliant mentalism mathematical card trick. You guys have got to check this trick out. It's called Deck Divination. Watch his video performance first right here at this link before you watch my tutorial. Then come back and I'll show you how this trick is done. Okay, the setup for this trick, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to have two decks of cards and remove the Ace of Clubs, Ten of Spades, Jack of Hearts, Seven of Spades, Nine of Diamonds, and Queen of Diamonds from the blue deck, and the same 6 cards from the red deck. And the reason why you're removing these cards is because the Ace of Clubs has 10 letters, the Ten of Spades has 11, the Jack of Hearts has 12, Seven of Spades 13, Nine of Diamonds 14, and the Queen of Diamonds has 15 letters. And this is the order that you're going to set the cards in, and you're going to have the cards sitting in the box just like this with the ace in the front, and you close the box. And both decks are going to have 6 cards in the box. So most people won't realize that the decks are 6 cards light, especially if you include the 2 jokers in the deck. So there'll be 48 cards. Most people won't realize and notice a difference. So what you're going to do to start the trick is you have the box off to the side and you shuffle the cards. And the spectator can even shuffle the cards. You give them a good mixing, and it doesn't matter how you mix the cards because your cards that you want to force on them are in the box. Box is. Then what you do is after the cards are all mixed, you tell the spectator you're going to have them choose either the blue or the red, but you want to mix the decks up so they can't cheat. You make some kind of a joke, and what you want to do is you want to slide the blue cards back in the box in front of the ace, just like this. Close the box, and the same thing with the red cards. Hold back that card and get the cards back in the red box in front of the ace, just like that. So now, jokingly, why did you put the cards back in the box? You could say, all right, now I'm going to shuffle the boxes and pick any box. So now the spectator says, all right, this box. So what you do is you take the cards out and you now have your 6 cards on top of the deck that you are trying to force. So what you're going to say to the spectator is, I'd like you to count out, just start dealing cards on the table. After they deal 6 cards, you can tell them that they can deal as many as they want. So say just start dealing the cards on the table. And after they deal six cards, while they're dealing, you say, okay, you can stop whenever you'd like, as soon as you feel like you want to stop. But make sure you say that after they have 6 cards on the table. Now you tell them that you would like to make 6 piles. So they make 6 piles, and by doing so, the last 6 cards that they deal are going to be the 6 cards that you had put in the box. So now what you're going to do is you're going to ask them to pick up the 6 cards, 1 card on top of each pile, and your back is turned, or you have no idea what the 6 cards are, supposedly, and you're going to ask them to memorize any one of the 6 cards. So let's say they memorize the 7 of Spades. Now put the cards away and get rid of this deck right here, and now they're memorizing the 7 of Spades. So now you come to this box, you take out the cards here, and you say to the spectator, okay, what I want you to do now is I'm going to hand you the deck, and I want you to spell out quietly your card. And you give them an example of how you want them to do it. And this example, you're going to spell the 8 of Diamonds, because the 8 of Diamonds has 15 letters. So you're going to reverse the cards on the top of the deck. So you're going to say, suppose your card was the 8 of Diamonds. I want you to quietly, to yourself, so I don't know, spell EIGHTOFDIAMONDS, just like that. So what I'd like you to do now is take the cards quietly and spell your card. So now the spectator, whatever card they spell, whatever they chose, whether it's the Ace of Clubs, the Ten of Spades, the Jack of Hearts, the Seven of Spades, the Nine of Diamonds, or the Queen of Diamonds, it will land on that card. So now they chose the 7 of Spades in this case, so they spell S-E-V-E-N to themselves, of O-F-S-P-A-D-E-S, and they stop. Now what you're doing is you're counting the number of cards, and now you know they just counted 13 cards. and you know that's the seven of spades. So before they turn over the cards to reveal what card they've selected, you know that that's the 13th card because you've been counting. So you say to them, I'm sensing that you've selected a black card, or whatever mentalism game you want to play, and you tell them that their card is the seven of spades, and then they turn it over and reveal that the card that they spell to was their chosen card, the seven of spades. And if it was the next card, the 14th card, it would be the nine of diamonds. And remember, the card that they land on is the card that they stop at. It's not the next card. So if they deal out 14 cards, their card is the nine of diamonds. You play a mentalism game, say nine of diamonds, then you turn over the card and show that they spell to the nine of diamonds, and this will amaze people. The tricky part of this is putting the cards back in the box and doing that inconspicuously and not having them realize that you're doing anything fishy, so make a big joke of it. Otherwise, I think this is a brilliant mentalism card trick. Well done, Caliber 71. Everybody, you should subscribe to his channel. If not, you're missing out, because a lot of times he deletes these videos. He should write a book or sell these tricks. The guy is absolutely brilliant. That's it. See you next time.